Hi everyone. I've been busy doing some various counter artwork for my war game today, so I thought I'd have the evening off and play a quick game, make a video, and I've chosen Commands and Colours Medieval. I've played this game quite a lot. I've really enjoyed it. This is the Catalaunian Fields 451 AD. This is the left side of the battle. The battle in the game is actually over two scenarios, the left and the right, and this is the left side. I kept toying with the idea of buying another copy so that I could play left and right at the same time. Maybe one day I will. It's a period of history that I find interesting. This is quite a pivotal historical battle because Attila, or Attila, depends how you want to call his name, over this side, I'm going to say, let's call it a defeat for him. He left the field and went back to his sort of circle of wagons, as I recall. The other thing that's interesting from a historical point of view is a couple of things. One is that he actually started the battle quite late in the afternoon, and it went through early evening and even into the night, as I remember. The other thing that's interesting is that there's some historical debate as to how much a loss it really was, and he certainly left the battlefield. Let's put it that way. I'll probably comfortably say that. With this particular version of Commands and Colours, it's very similar to Ancients, as you would expect. You don't have to have played Ancients to play Medieval and enjoy Medieval, but in many terms, in the mechanics, it's the most similar to Ancients. There's a few things that are unique. Just on the setup, for example, you have these small counters to represent whether the units have bows or not. So these cavalry don't have bows, whereas the ones over with Attila, as you'd expect to, even the heavy cavalry. On the right hand side here, the units are starting quite close together, and there are quite a few different types of unit in this particular scenario, which is great. It won't take long to play. And what I'll do, I'm playing the game solo, so I'm playing both sides for the narrative, and it's purely for the narrative. I try not to favour one over the other. Try not to. What I'll do is, as I normally do with these sort of videos, I'll do a few. It's not a turn game, Command and Colour, so I'll do a few card pulls and do a bit of action and then talk about what happened. This is a game you can comfortably play in an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. It looks great, and I've laid the blocks down so we can see them on the camera. So just a few bits of action. On this side of the battle, the Huns were able to come and harass some of the, we'll call them Romans for the sake of this video, the Romans, and the Romans retaliated in their card and were able to charge the heavy cavalry into these troops here, completely destroying the unit and gaining a victory banner. This game is for 7 victory banners, I believe. Then, because they can advance after combat, they were able to then attack another unit, which caused it to rout all the way to the top of the board over there. The Huns' lighter cavalry with bows were able to harass. They were able to inflict damage. So that's one counter, one block removed. I stood it up to remind me. And the same here. They were in turn engaged by heavy cavalry, and they were able to evade using the Parthian shot, but to no effect, unfortunately for them. So straight into the action with this battle, which is great. Let's keep playing some more. Okay, right. Okay. I've done a few more card activations. This side of the battle, the Roman army were able to move these units up here and engage these Hun infantry, we'll call them, and were able, through lucky dice, eliminate all of them in one battle, in one activation. So there's a victory banner there for the Roman army. On this side of the field, though, Attila and his heavy cavalry were able to charge the leader and his heavy cavalry and eliminate all the heavy cavalry there. So there's a victory banner on that side for the Huns. So currently the Romans are leading by one victory banner. So they have two victory banners to the one, but the Romans have a lone leader there on that side of the field. So yeah, it's what is fun about this particular battle, this particular scenario is it's very bloody, for want of a better expression. It's quite decisive, as you can see. So yeah, let's do a bit more, see how we go. So I've just done a card activation for the Huns, and before I do the Romans, I'm just going to stop for a second, because on this side of the field, these infantry here were able to inflict significant casualties on this infantry here, and got a double leader roll, and so we're able to eliminate that leader there. Now I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. In this battle in history, one of the kings on the Roman and Allies side, we'll say, did die in the battle, trampled by his own cavalry, I think. Theodoric, maybe I'm wrong with the pronunciation or the name, but anyway, it's not him, by the way. But this leader is defeated, and so the Huns will get a victory banner for that. That unit's still in the fight, but only 2 blocks left. They were able to inflict a casualty there, but so the victory banners at the minute are now 2-2. So even Stevens, as we like to say. So some very, very fierce, close fighting happening now. So on this side of the field, these I always forget, they are classed as warriors. The warriors on that side there were able to defeat the warriors infantry of the Romans, and in doing so gain the Hun army, I'll call them, a victory banner. So they are removed. They were able to battle back. Oh, sorry, actually they battled back and did a casualty. No, sorry, they got eliminated. Then this heavy infantry were able to battle them and inflict 3 casualties. So they are now down to 1. So it's a victory banner for the Huns. Move it out of the way. And on then this side of the field, the Roman heavy cavalry charged against that cavalry there and were able to inflict a casualty there. These warriors were able to inflict a casualty on these archers here. So yeah, quite fierce bloody fighting. It's the only way to say it, really. Currently, the Hun army are at 3 victory banners, Romans at 2. Okay, right, this side of the field is all been going on. So Attila, sensing there could be a decisive victory, charged his heavy cavalry in, and his medium cavalry in. Unfortunately, it's not worked out for him. He was repulsed by the heavy cavalry and leader here and took 3 casualties. Luckily, didn't take a casualty himself, so no victory banners there, but his heavy cavalry now is down to the last unit. The medium cavalry managed to push back these unit here, and then decided to attack the heavy cavalry here in an effort to maybe finish up what Attila hadn't been quite able to do, and were able to inflict 2 casualties there. But enraged by this act, this Roman leader here was able to battle and eliminate all three of that medium cavalry there, and in doing so earn a victory banner. So we're now at 3 victory banners apiece, halfway through-ish through the game. So yeah, it's quite evened out, and it's really now we've got a couple. Attila's down to 1 unit. This general's down to 2 units. This unit here also took a casualty. I need to remove that. I find this actually by the way, when I'm making these videos, one thing I like about this game, very easy for me to actually just stand the blocks up to show that they've taken a casualty. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh goodness gracious me! All going on. Right, okay. This side of the field, the Roman army were able to defeat this unit here. Victory banner there. Lots of fierce fighting between these 2 units. Casualties on both sides. Significantly for the Romans, 3 casualties there. Just move that victory banner across there. This side, not surprisingly, just the 1 unit there for the Hun army, eliminated by this unit here, Romans. So a victory banner there. For some reason I put the wrong victory banner. That should be a victory banner for the Romans. So that makes 5 victory banners for the Romans now. Conversely, on this side, Attila, enraged by what's happening on this side of the field, charged that unit again, even though the odds were stacked against Attila. Such was his ferocity and anger, what's been going on. Success there eventually eliminated both those 2 last units. So a victory banner for the Huns there. And we've got a very, very worried looking leader on his own. Plus they were able to inflict more casualties on this unit here. So I moved the wrong ones then. So there we go. So in terms of victory banners, let me just add it up correctly this time. So we've got the Huns are at 4 and the Romans are at 5. So at the minute, just slightly in favour of the Romans, but the Romans have got one block here, a leader over there on his own. Conversely, the Huns, this is only a 1 block unit there, only a 2 block unit there. So yeah, could go either way yet. We'll see. Goodness gracious me, history has been changed forever if this battle took place the way it has done tonight. Because on this side, the Romans were able to put their general back with a unit and then charge this unit here, and were able to inflict the last casualty there, so victory banner, and then the horse archers were able to fire on the Attila, and by luck slay him. He is no longer in the game, and history forever changed. 2 victory banners there for the Romans. So that's now going to put them on 6 victory banners. This side of the battle, we had a charge from this heavy cavalry, inflicted a casualty, but were repulsed and inflicted 2 casualties back. The horse archers just picking off the occasional blocks there. So not looking too good for the Huns. Attila is out. Let's see if they can snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Not really sure they can, but you never know. So this side of the battle, the heavy cavalry were able to move up and attack and defeat that last block. So there's a victory banner there for the Huns, plus the horse archers and the archers between them were able to push this heavy cavalry unit back. So 6 banners to Romans, 5 banners to the Huns. Let's just move that out of the way. Romans probably look in a stronger position, but you know, depends on the cards, depends on the dice. We'll see. So the game's finished, and it all happened here. The Hun heavy cavalry were able to charge and eliminate all 3 blocks of the heavy cavalry, of the heavy infantry there, and take a victory banner for the Huns. And then were engaged then by this heavy cavalry unit here, and who were able to, unfortunately, roll the required, in fact, overrolled, got more dice than they needed, and eliminate them, thus gaining a victory and last victory banner for the game. So the game finished with 7 victory banners to the Roman army, 6 victory banners to the Hun army. And what a game! What a game! It's not many games you can play in an evening, in an hour, and say Attila the Hun was not only defeated, but defeated in battle, and eliminated, destroyed, defeated. Not many games you can say that. So that was a lot of fun, very close. Things that could have done better, would have done differently. As is sometimes it's the nature of Command and Colours. You do have some units that hardly do anything. In particular, these sort of units here just didn't do anything at all. On the Hun side, this unit up here, I just couldn't get this unit and with a leader into the fight. Obviously, I don't know what he was doing. Don't know what he was thinking. Having a nap, cup of tea, who knows? Wasn't interested. Didn't get involved. Didn't do anything. Useless. But yeah, a good fun game. Very close, as you could tell. I had a lot of fun playing this. I always enjoy Command and Colours. It's a light. I don't take it too seriously, as you can tell. It's a bit of fun. There's enough history. There's more than enough history for me here, which is great. And you can play it quite quick and quite cheerfully. I'm not saying I get every single rule right. I'll probably check over the rulebook and go, oh, yeah, forgot about that. But it's fun, and that's what matters, I think. So I hope that was fun. Thank you for watching, as ever, and take care.